Hey guys, welcome to my unboxing on the Gigabyte GeForce GTX 780, as it is by Gigabyte, stated up in the thing. This is the box it came in for me, which has Splinter Cell all over it. So this card is not new, as it's almost been out for a year, or maybe a little bit more, depending on when you've watched this, or even longer, depending whenever you watch this. So it may come with Splinter Cell. I'm actually not too sure. I haven't had a look. It may come with Splinter Cell Blacklist. 4 gigs of DDR5 RAM. That's the reason I bought it. It's 4 gigs. Even though I'm playing at 1080p, I plan not to upgrade at all in the future. So for a good 4 years or something. So 4 gigs will help. It's the OC version, and it consumes up to 450 watts. Or is it 450 watts cooling capacity guaranteed? So it takes 450 watts and it's still nice and cool. It can go higher. It goes up to 600 watts, this graphics card. And you need 600 watts for the whole system. So this card, the CPU, the RAM and all that stuff, jazz, you need 600 watts for the whole thing. This takes 450. So that's what that meant. We'll check the side out. Nothing really interesting. And now I'll try and focus this in, as I am working on an iPhone. As I've said, if you've watched my other videos, I am sorry for the quality of the video and the audio if it's terrible. You got different languages on the backs. I am doing this with an iPhone, so I am so sorry. There's a 450 watts. There's the cooling design. There is the cooling, what it looks like. It is Windows 8 and Windows 7 compatible. And you got the serial codes on the side there, which I'm not going to let you guys have a look at. Up the top, you've got the 4 gigs of DDR5, DirectX 11, which it's actually DirectX 11.2 support, and all like backwards compatibility. PCI Express third expansion, or third gen, should I say. I'm still stuffing up. It's 256-bit. That means at the rate of the bandwidth, how fast the bandwidth can go. It's got HDMI display port, and yes, it is not going in the MSI build. This is for my personal rig, as this came out of my money. I am a Gigabyte person. I am actually every brand. I like Gigabyte, I like MSI, I like ASUS, ASRock. I flow with everyone because I want to give them more chance. Intel, their boards aren't that too great, so I'm not happy with Intel's boards. But I like Gigabyte's graphics cards and boards. They lack on the keyboards and mouse side, but that's fine. They make great graphics cards and boards, motherboards. MSI and ASUS are also really good. ASUS make really good monitors and all that, but I'll get to that one doing the ASUS build. I'm gonna just put the camera down for a sec and open up the box. So I'll be okay. I'm back, and I've opened up the box, and as you can see, if you can see, I hope that's good lighting. Hopefully the lighting helps a lot, because there's padding right here all around the box for the graphics card when it sits in the protective anti-static bag. Sits in the middle here, and it's got this plate with the Molex and connectors and all your other stuff there. And it's got protective padding, so it keeps it against roughs and bumps and all that shit. And here's the card itself. I actually don't have a ruler on me, so I can't give you dimensions of it, but let's just say it's big. Very big. It's very, very big. And I'm gonna go over the accessories and get that boring crap out of the way first, because you may want to know what the accessories are. Since it is the Splinter Cell Blacklist edition, it actually did come with a code. If I can grab it out. Came with a code. You guys can't see it. It's got that stuff over it, but yes, it came with a code. I've already got Blacklist, so that'd be good to sell or give to someone. You get your standard warranty committed by Gigabyte. You get your quick guide, graphics quick guide. I'm imagining if you're watching this, you may know how to put a graphics card in, but if you don't, I will be showing that in my build. Unless you have internet and you are on Windows 7, XP or Vista, use this. But if you have Windows 8 and 8.1, since they come with drivers when you install the OS, so you get internet straight away, go download the new ones. But if, yes, you got 7 or XP or Vista, just use this until you get internet. And or if you have internet, just download the newer drivers, which I will be doing. You get a crappy Molex 8-pin, and I believe they're both 8 pins since I've just looked, and they're it's 2 8-pin connectors on the top. I'll go over that in a minute, but yes, it's 2 8 pins. I won't be using that. There's that cover that goes in the middle. Okay, I'm just going to push that up to the back, and I'm going to move some stuff around here so I can get to a view. I'll try not to move the card so I can focus in on it a little bit more for you guys, but as you can see, it is a triple fan card, which most of Gigabyte's cards before this and now are triple fan cards if they're the big ones. You get double fans, you get single fans, depending on what one you grab. Okay, so it's the WindForce, and it's a third generation of WindForce, as you can see. And I'll go up to the top here. It has 2 teeth for SLI, but since my build's an ITX build, or ITX, I said ITX, right? ITX build, I won't be needing this, but it does support 3-way, 2-way, 4-way crossfire if you need that. On the front, I'll try and move it around. On the front, it has 2 DVI ports. One's analog, which is the freaking weird looking one, which I'll take off to show you. It's this one. That is the analog one. That's the one you don't want to use. Like if you have a VGA adapter or something, VGA to DVI adapter, and you stick it in there, that's for that. This is the digital one. It's got the line. That's the digital one. So analog, digital. It's got some air venting. This is the HDMI. Don't want to knock the card over. I can't get that out. Can't get that out. I'm just going to have to push my hand on that. Okay, got that out. Gold-plated HDMI port right there. And the display port, which I'll try to get out too. There we go. I already smudged it. See, very easy to smudge. But yes, DVI. DVI. Display port, not DVI. Display port. Okay. I'm going to now hopefully move it around. Get you guys a top one. It's got its nice heat sinks, and it's got a protection or back plate, so it stops it from like over time going like that in your case and drooping down and bending the PCB. That will keep it from that. Over here you have your 2 8-pin requirements, which is the 600 watts with everything else, 400 watts. That's about, I don't actually know how many per 8-pin, but yes, you need 2 8-pins, and that's why they include the Molex if you don't have them. And apart from it has 4 gigs, which I showed earlier, 4 gigs. It's got the DVI, 2 DVIs, a HDMI display port, triple fan, WindForce, 256-bit interface. So it supports you can support up to 4 interfaces, 4 monitors. Of course, it's got the 4 things. Can't game on 4 monitors since the 256-bit will stop that because of its bandwidth. Won't be quick enough to display the frames on the screen for the whole thing, so you won't be able to play have 4 screens and be playing on triple screen with 1 screen at the top. But that doesn't matter to me. I only have 2 screens, which they're over there, 2 little screens, and 2 1080 screens, and this will be great for now and a couple of years down the road. So apart from, I'm not going to have any benchmarks again, this is the unboxing and look at the WindForce Gigabyte GTX-780 or 770. Why did I say 780? It's almost like a 780. Okay, it's got more RAM than the 780. It's almost like the 780. It's at par with the 780. So if you overclock it, since it's the OC edition, it's basically a 780. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have, like, comment, and subscribe if you have not. Share if you want. If you want, up to you. That helps me out a lot. Helps me to get a better camera. Ha! And I hope I see you guys watching my next one. This is Oz, and bye for now.